Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a special guest with me.
Hello.
This is Naomi. I thought it'd be fun and good idea for us to do a little bit of a Q&A, just so you can get to know the both of us, as well as while we're doing our makeup. We're gonna have a little bit of girl chat like we're on a FaceTime. Remember, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll put her links in the description box below so you guys can follow her on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And yeah, let's get ready for our girls' night out. We have our Celsius right here. It is dragon fruit something.
I usually drink the ones in the can, but this is like the powder stuff. It's pretty good.
Non-carbonated. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Have you ever posted something on social media that you regretted?
Oh my gosh, okay. So there was this one time, I was in like first year college, I think. And like, it was actually you and I. So, I mean, side story.
We both posted it?
No, I did.
Oh.
So like a little side story, everybody. Maris and I like have known each other since we were kids.
Yeah.
So when we were like in college, we ended up going to like the same college together.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to college together, we kind of got like really close. And there was this one day we went up for a photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And like I wore this like bra, kind of lacy bra that this guy that I was with at the time had bought me, like a bunch of like a set of like bras or whatever.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, it's so cute. So I wore that with like overalls, like these jean overalls. And like, of course, you know me, like I'm like, ooh, I'm scandalous. I think I had my tattoo at the time, so I have like a rib tattoo. I was showing that off.
Uh-huh.
And we took the pictures and then I posted them. And I remember like everyone like going off like, oh my gosh, she's showing her body, da 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 da, and all this. And like the picture now, it'd be like, oh my gosh, she's so conservative. But then it was like this big thing. And I remember like I deleted it so quick. And I look at it now and I'm like, bro.
Wait,
it was just cringy.
Wait, you deleted it because who said that about you?
Just like everybody, and even the guy that I was talking to was like, yeah, I was just like a little unnecessary. It's like,
so he told you that other people were saying things about it?
yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that either because we took a lot of photo shoots. But like now, would you post that?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Shamelessly?
Like not the same picture because it was actually really cringy, but I would totally post a picture like that.
Yeah. So mine is actually worse and cringier than yours.
Okay, that's good. You got me beat.
Oh my goodness. I don't even want to say this story because it's honestly really embarrassing. I don't know what I was drinking in the water, but part of me just wanted to prank my Instagram followers because, you know, everybody cares what I'm up to.
Is this the most recent one?
No, not that one. That is embarrassing, but we'll not talk about that right now.
Okay, proceed.
No, so it was in university again. And it was April Fool's, and I don't know why I wanted to, but I posted on my Instagram story, like, a fake acceptance letter to the school. Like, yeah, guys, I got accepted to this school or whatever. And then at the end of April Fool's Day, I just deleted it. But, like, people were talking about it, like, oh, yeah, Maris got into this school, like, she's moving up, and it was, like, this whole thing. But, like, now looking back, I'm like, that is so cringe. And
that is so, like, I need attention.
Yes! You know, everyone's congratulating me and it's just like, April Fool's, guys, like I'm not leaving. But I want people to be like, please stay. Like,
they didn't.
Ain't
Nobody
else.
said please stay.
Yeah, that would probably be the most embarrassing thing I ever posted on social media. What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Worst date? There was like, okay, so it would be a date, but like, I guess he didn't think it was a date. So basically, there was this guy that I had met. We've been like talking off and on for like maybe a couple of weeks. And so he was like, hey, like I'm coming to like where I live, like we should go out. I was like, okay, bet. So
It's recent?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this isn't recent. So I was like, okay, yeah, bet, like that sounds good. So he comes out to where I'm living. First thing was, so my thing is like, I am the type of person where I won't let you, like, I'll try to be polite. So I'll be like, hey, like, I can drive, I can meet you there. So he was like, no, like, we can just meet at your place and then we'll go. So I was like, okay, bet, this guy's gonna drive. Gets to my place, I'm like, hey, like, you sure you're okay to drive? He goes, man, you know, like, I'm actually tired. Like, are you okay to drive? And I was like,
sure.
yeah, like, it's cool. Honestly, like, it's cool. I don't mind. It's whatever. Like, I've been chilling at the house all day. We leave in my car, and then we get to, like, this burger place, and we go, like, get in line, because we were going to go do mini golf, burgers and mini golf.
You need to tell me who this is after. Do I know them?
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
Go for burgers, and, like, we buy our burgers separately. Like, I go up, get my food, And like there was no offer of like, oh hey, like I got it. So I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna ask anybody. So I was like, okay, like I got my burger. We eat, we chat, whatever, and then we go to do like this little Topgolf thing. And at the end of it, I was just like, hey, like the lady comes with the bill, and like he turns to me and he's just like, we can split it 50-50. I was like, yeah, cool, bet. I did not see him again. I can promise you that.
Wait, did he know it was a date?
Well, you know what? Maybe
he
didn't. Maybe, you know what? I kind of figured if he's driving all the way out to come and see me, we've been talking for a couple weeks every day.
Yes.
You know, I was thinking maybe date, but...
So did y'all split it 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably the worst date I've been on.
I'm gonna one-up you on this story because I'm so glad I saved this for the recording.
Yeah, because I've been waiting for this. Okay, let's see
Because
it.
my story is similar to yours, but worse, in the sense that, I don't even know if I should say this, because some of the people watching might know who this is.
Ooh. No, let's just hear it.
Okay.
Let's just hear it. I mean, you're married.
I'm married now, guys. Like,
We're past
no
that.
hate to whoever I dated in the past. Like, I wish everyone I dated in the past or was with in the past, like, I literally wish them the best. But this was the worst date I've been on. We're in university, so like I'm not judging. Ain't nobody have no money in university. Mm-hmm. So he's borrowing his friend's car to pick me up to go for this sushi date.
Which I respect that, honestly, because like, you know, you thought about the fact that like you need a car.
Yeah, and was like chivalrous or whatever. And funny story. I don't even know if I'll tell you this detail, but off camera. But basically we went on a sushi date and it was whatever. But at the end of the date, there wasn't even an offer to, hey, do you want to split it 50-50, like the bill?
He made you pay.
Girl.
No! The whole thing?
Girl. Wait. So the check comes, and it's like so awkward because like he's not offering to pay for it. And here I am, like I grew up as like, I can pay for myself, like I'm an independent woman. Like, I literally was like, I can pay for both of us. And he's like, oh, you got it? Okay, cool, thanks. And I paid for both of our sushi.
For all of you men who are watching this, there's nothing wrong with like not being able to afford things. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, you know, if you can't afford it, just like...
Don't ask me out.
Yeah, literally. Like do a picnic. Oh my God. You can go to a grocery store. Listen, I mean, some women don't like that stuff. I think a picnic is so cute.
It's cute.
Buy like some fruit. You can get fruit for like $1.98. You can get some raspberries, some blueberries, like a little pint. Buy some sandwiches. HEB, for all of y'all out there, HEB sells pre-made sandwiches, so you you don't need to know how to make it. Just go and pre-buy it for like $4.
Yep.
And bring a blanket. And we can
how simple
chill.
Is that? And how like inexpensive is that?
Seriously.
And especially since we're in university, like I understand no one has money. We're all like a lot of people are on student loans, so it's like okay, I get it. But the fact that there wasn't even an offer of like, could I pay for it?
Yeah.
I would be down with at least like 50-50, but initiate the payment. Like as a woman, the most awkward thing is for you the one to be like, okay, so how are we paying for this? What is one quality that you really like about a person? Doesn't have to be like a dating partner or anything like that, but like a quality, like you meet someone and you already like this about them.
Effort. Like in a friendship, I just think like somebody who just makes it known that they want to hang out with me or that they enjoy like spending time with me.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, you like she makes it known that like she's excited to see me and like wants to plan stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just like that's important. Like it just shows like effort. Like she doesn't expect me to drive all this way just for us to like just for us to like chill on the couch and like do absolutely nothing. And like even if we do, like I don't mind, but it's just like the fact that you think of things like that we can do. So it's like, hey, like
well, it's like you're coming all this way too, so it's just like you want to make it worth it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? For me, in a person, like if I'm meeting someone straight away, I could tell if their vibe is good or not by how open and friendly they are.
True.
Like, and I can tell if it's fake or not too. You know, like I met this one friend of mine and she like, when we first met, she was very genuine, very like genuinely interested in my life and my family and how I was raised. And so then I could also be like, yeah, how did you grow up? Where did you grow up? All that kind of thing. But like, yeah, just someone who is just a friendly person and easy to get along with.
Or even like, I feel like friends who are always in competition with you.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
that was the next question.
Next question. We are continuing.
Next question. What do you not like about people?
Yeah. Friends who are competition. Like
I hate that.
Right? Like, oh, I just got a boyfriend. So how is your love life? Don't worry about me. I'm happy. You don't need to know if I have a boyfriend or not. Just know I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like...
But it's like, why do you have to lead up to the question? Why can't it just be like, how is your life? How are you? Why does it have to be like, I got this. Now what about you?
Literally. I feel like in the past, you know, like when I was single and like free and just like constantly wanting to go out and just like live my single life, you know, be crazy. I think people looked at me and just thought, damn, like she must be lonely. Like look at her going outside all the time, you know?
Really?
Yeah, and I feel like I wasn't lonely. It's just...
I never thought that when I started.
Did you?
I was like, she's living her best life.
I was living my best life.
Yeah, like that, I think
very
that's what
happy.
people already thought, like, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I feel like people assume like when you're single that...
You're lonely.
Yeah, like you're using up the fact that you're going out all the time to like...
Compensate for loneliness?
Yeah, for the fact that you don't have anybody.
But you were always social. I never thought you were lonely.
No, I was not.
Like when you mature, you realize everyone's on their own journey.
Yeah.
And they do things at their own pace. Everyone has their own talents. Everyone has their own experiences. And when you compare, you just rob yourself of joy.
Well, it's true. And I feel like you always like want what you don't have. Like, don't get me wrong. I sometimes look at people who had like little kids young, like babies. And a small part of me is like, damn, you know what? Like, I wish I had a kid now. Got it out of the way where my body could still bounce back and be like at its, you know, peak and be able to have like a kid. But guarantee those people, I mean, not all of them, like, don't get me wrong, having kids is beautiful. But guarantee, like, those people who had kids young are probably thinking, like, dang, I wish I'd waited a year or two, because, you know, I could have, like, done a little bit more of me kind of thing, you know? So I feel like you always just, like, want what you don't have.
And everyone says the grass is greener on the other side, but the grass is greener where you water it, so. We're the type of person should not really compare. Because we're like, we know you're going to do the same things I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what's the point? Like, if everyone had, like, the same journey and if we were living the exact same life, like, how boring would it be?
Would it be? It's true. And honestly, I have to say, I love the fact that Maris is married. Because whenever I come here, she literally feeds me. She gives me drinks whenever. Like,
Roman's
I'm catered
a mechanic.
to.
My husband's a
Seriously,
mechanic
Roman,
now.
like, tells me how long my car tires are going to last.
And when Nene comes, I get the hot tea on, like, what it's like to be, like, a hot girl in their 20s, you know, living their best life.
Who's, I guess, not married.
Literally, and just living her best life with, like, an amazing career. Okay, I'm gonna change up the battery to this camera because it's literally about to die. My next question is, have you ever sent the wrong text message to someone?
Oh.
And then instantly regretted it, but it was already too late. Like,
yeah.
Apple wasn't updated and you couldn't press on send.
I've done it on Apple, but I've done it on Instagram. And it's just like, so, you know, like some people, they just post like stupid stuff, right? Or like something cringy. And so you want to like, for example, like, I want to send it to you. I've done this like one too many times where I'll be like, oh shoot, I need to send this to Mare. But then send the post to the person who posted it. And it's just like, oh, delete.
Oh,
like hoping to God that it didn't open it right away. Yeah, I've definitely.
Has anyone opened it?
No, I don't think so.
Mine wasn't on Instagram, mine was a text message, and there was some sort of like drama going on. I wanted to send a screenshot of what was happening to my sister, and I feel like if you're a sister, you understand, like when something's happening, you just love sharing with each other and like relating.
Yeah.
So I was trying to screenshot it and send it to my sister, but I accidentally sent it to the person like I was texting and having the conversation with. And do you know how I covered it up?
How?
I was like, so I wanted to send this to my sister. Can I send her this screenshot? Like, is it fine? She's like, yeah, that's totally fine. You can send it to her.
Permission.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
Do you think it worked? Do you think she was just like agreeing with it?
I mean,
like,
maybe. But I was like, can I send this screenshot? And she's like, yeah, totally fine, babe. Send it. Like,
I'm like, oh, thanks. I was gonna do it anyways.
Plus, yeah, and my sister wasn't even involved in it, so it's not like something completely horrible.
How did you know that like you wanted to marry Roman?
Ooh, juicy.
Yeah.
I feel like I knew I was ready to get married when people asked me like, oh, who is this? And me saying, oh, hey, this is my boyfriend. And it felt like a bad word to call him my boyfriend. I'm like, he's not just my boyfriend. Like, he's more than a boyfriend to me. And at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to marry him.
Like, it's like you're not embarrassed to say.
Yeah. And it was so juvenile. I was like, he's so much more than my boyfriend. Like, he feels like family. And I feel like once that person feels like family to you, you have the same values, you've stood the test of time. That's a big one, like standing the test of time and giving the relationship enough time to go through like real life things.
Yeah.
And this person still by you and still stands by you, like, yeah.
It's true. I feel like too, a big like part is like, okay, so they always say like there's like a time frame. And it sounds crazy, but I feel like long distance relationships really test a relationship because like if you can like still love and like care about somebody and not see them every day, you know, I feel like it's kind of like not a test of true love, but it really like kind of like lets you know, dang, okay, like this person is like worth it.
Yeah.
Because you can be with somebody every day, you can chill with them, you know, you can talk to them. I feel like when you can keep that connection and like communication with them, fully knowing like you're not gonna see them or you don't know when you're gonna see them, I feel like that's another next level of commitment.
Yeah, because what do they do when they're not around you? And can you trust them? Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, if you don't have a trust in a relationship, you have nothing.
Like peace, I think too. Somebody who like brings you peace.
Oh my goodness, yes. That was another thing. Like, in a relationship, if you're experiencing a lot of high highs and low lows, that's a serious red flag. But if you feel like you're genuinely at peace with where you are at, and like whatever life throws your way, you still feel peaceful, then that's a good sign.
Too. It's true, because I think even having the perfect relationship is like not good. Because like if you can't argue, then it means somebody isn't like expressing how they feel. Because like you're two separate people, so you're 100% like guarantee you're not gonna agree on everything. So if like you don't have arguments, or even like not even I don't like to say arguments, I say like disagreements with each other, then it means like somebody isn't expressing how they feel. Yeah. And eventually like it's gonna become a problem.
Yeah, because the reality of life is in every relationship you're gonna have arguments. And if you guys do not have, you know, a similar communication style, I would say too, and don't know how to work through those arguments and things that come up, you can forget about real life problems.
That's like, do you believe in a relationship you have like a reacher and a settler?
A reacher? Yes.
You have a reacher and you have a settler. And so like the settler is like the person who's like super attractive, but they settled for somebody who's like less attractive than them. But like then you have the reacher, and that's somebody who's like not as attractive as the first one, but like they reach, like they reach.
Okay, I see.
And like somebody was telling me that they're like in every relationship, like there's a reacher and a settler. So I'm like, do you think so?
I don't think so, to be honest. No. Some people might hate this, but a green flag for me in a friendship is when you don't need to talk to the friend for every day or like every week to feel like you guys are friends. Yeah. Like you could pick up where you left off and it could be a month or two.
Or even somebody who like, okay, because my thing is this, I'm so horrible. To the people like I thoroughly want to talk to, my man, other than that, I don't like talking to people.
Very true.
Like, I hate texting. The only person I'm good at texting with is, like, the person that I'm, like, with. You know, dating.
You don't want paragraphs?
No, anything else. Like, Maris can text me, and I promise you, I'll see it, but I won't respond to the next day.
I know. Yeah, and that's the thing. I literally, like, I get it, and I do not care.
Yeah.
Like, same.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing is, like, people who expect you to, like, always message them, like, oh, I know she saw my message, why hasn't she replied?
Or, like, pick up every time they call.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm truly busy, or sometimes I literally do not have any energy to give.
Yeah.
You know?
That is just like the conversation just making me think too much and I don't want to think. So it's like the other day, okay, so yesterday you messaged me and you're like, hey, do you have a belt? I was fully like laying on my bed and that's why I was like, oh, like I'll check for you. I didn't check till this morning, I promise.
This is why I love her, because she's so honest.
I didn't check till this morning.
And like, to me, some people might be butthurt, but I'm just like, okay, I do not care. Like, that's me too. Like, if you didn't catch me at a good time.
Right? I am rewatching Star.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out of my bed.
Yeah.
But I will look for you when I get out of my bed.
And you'll eventually do it. Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need the answer right there and then. That's what I don't like too, is like friends who are not, what's the word? Open-minded. Yeah. Like, they're not open-minded in the sense that what they want is what they want, and then we're doing what they want. Yeah. It's never like, but what do you want to do? Oh, I don't want to do that actually. Like, let's do something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, Nani understands, I'm a homebody, I love staying in. But we stayed in the last time she was here. So what are we doing? We're doing something Nani likes to do. Nani likes going out. And I like going out and looking pretty and all that stuff too. So it's like, you want friends who are open-minded to, like, new experiences. Not just like, I want to do this and this is what we're doing.
That's the thing. And I feel like some people think, like, because I'm the type of person, I just want to go out, get pretty, and take pictures.
Yep.
Like, I don't have to go to drink. I don't have to go to party. You have those friends who don't like taking pictures or just really awkward, and then you're awkwardly posing, fully knowing that, like, they're not into this, you know? Mm-hmm. So that just kind of, like, ruins the mood,
ruins the vibe.
That's not like a red flag for a friend, but it kind of is. If you don't like taking pictures,
get out.
Just kidding. You don't like getting dressed.
But that's the thing. We both know, like, we have those type of friends who aren't willing to take pictures. So when we go out, we're not going to be, like, forcing them to do that kind of stuff.
No, they're just not invited to come out.
For real. You want to show our makeup first?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you can go first.
I don't know if you guys can see super close.
This is the look.
So it's not like a whole lot. It's like more of like a day vibe, you know? The hair is a little wet. Something different.
That's really cute. This is my makeup look. I did more of like a nighttime look. So I did like the under, the tight lining. And then this is the hair. I ended up curling it again, but okay. Now we're gonna get changed and show you the finished look. Okay guys, so we are ready to go. I'm just gonna show you guys the outfits we're wearing.
The heels from maybe Sirens. We have the pants from Target and the top, I think Target too.
Cute.
And then the hair,
all hers.
by me.
I'm wearing literally head to toe Amazon. So these shoes from Amazon, little strappies, kitten heels, maybe 3 inches, I don't know. This vest set, also from Amazon, all white. Bracelet, Amazon from Nene. Anyways, you guys, this is our outfits. We're ready to go out on the town. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow all of Nene's socials. They'll be linked in the description box below, as well as mine. They're always in the link. And I will see you in the next video.
Peace out.